Hey, Pastor Williams here again, and today I'd like to talk to you about the seven churches of Revelation. Some like to hold that these churches represent a different age or dispensation of the church, but that just isn't so. First and foremost, these churches were actual churches John wrote to, and he sent the letter of Revelation to there in Western Turkey, right? So most likely one got the letter for Revelation, copied it, sent it to the next church, and to the next church, and that church. So they all read what uh, Jesus was saying to the churches uh, in these message here, but also all of the promises. If you noticed, in each one of the churches, Jesus' response to says, "He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches." Right. So what Jesus says here, the warnings and the promises are for all congregations everywhere. We are always to be examining ourselves personally, and our congregation should be examining ourselves. Where are we falling short? Where are we not being faithful to Christ? And then change. And then we are to remain faithful to Christ to the end. These wonderful promises here, and for the churches, for you, uh, help us to endure to the end. And so, he promises that we'll get to eat to the tree of life, which is the paradise of God. We'll not be hurt by the second death, which is the lake of fire, right? And we'll get the crown of life. Uh, we'll get the hidden manna, the white stone. White stone. Instead of getting blackballed, you get whiteballed. You're accepted, right? And then we'll get authority over the nations, rule them of rod of iron. Basically what Jesus is. We who have faith in him, he gives to us, the church, his bride, right? Never not blotted out of the name of the book of life, and confess before my Father. Jesus says, he who confesses me before men, I will confess before my Father. He's coming soon. You'll be a pillar in the temple of God. You'll never go out of it. You'll have God's name written on you in the name of the city of God, the New Jerusalem, right? He stands at the door and knocks, the one who conquers, right? He's, open our doors to, the churches, open our doors to Christ, right? He's going to come in and eat with us, Lord's Supper. There you go. The one who conquers, he gives him the right to sit on his throne, on his Father's throne, right? That's amazing. That's just mind-blowing, sitting on the Father's throne. That's what he promises to us. So these all apply to all Christians everywhere, to all churches of all times and all places. We should take the heeding, the warnings, the call to repentance, and the call to faith through these promises. And let those promises rest in your heart and motivate all you